Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lesson 68. Love holds no grievances. You who were created by love, like itself, can hold no grievances and know yourself. To hold a grievance is to forget who you are. To hold a grievance is to see yourself as a body. To hold a grievance is to let the ego rule your mind and to condemn the body to death. Perhaps you do not fully realize just what holding grievances does to your mind. It seems to split you off from your source and make you unlike him. It makes you believe that he is like what you think you have become, for no one can conceive of his creator as unlike himself. Shut off from yourself, which remains aware of its likeness to its creator, yourself, your big self, seems to sleep, while the part of your mind that weaves illusions in its sleep appears to be awake. Can all this arise from holding grievances? Oh, yes. For he who holds grievances denies he was created by love, and his creator has become fearful to him in his dream of hate. Who can dream of hatred and not fear God? It is sure that those who hold grievances will redefine God in their own image, as it is certain that God created them like himself and defined them as part of him. It is as sure that those who hold grievances will suffer guilt, as it is certain that those who forgive will find peace. It is as sure that those who hold grievances will forget who they are, as it is certain that those who forgive will remember. Would you not be willing to relinquish your grievances if you believed all this were so? Perhaps you do not think you can let your grievances go. That, however, is simply a matter of motivation. Today, we will try to find out how you would feel without them. If you succeed, even by ever so little, there will never be a problem in motivation ever again. Begin today's extended practice periods by searching your mind for those against whom you hold what you regard as major grievances. Some of these will be quite easy to find. Then, think of the seemingly minor grievances you hold against those who you like and even think you love. It will quickly become apparent that there is no one against whom you do not cherish grievances of some sort. This has left you alone in all the universe and in your perception of yourself. Determine now to see all these people as friends. Say to them all, thinking of each one in turn as you do so, I would see you as my friend, that I may remember you are a part of me and come to know myself. Let me reread that. I would see you as my friend, that I may remember you as are a part of me and come to know myself. Spend the remainder of the practice period trying to think of yourself as completely at peace with everyone and everything, safe in a world that protects you and loves you, and that you love in return. Try to feel safety surrounding you, hovering over you and holding you up. Try to believe, however briefly, that nothing can harm you in any way. At the end of the practice period, tell yourself, love holds no grievances. When I let all my grievances go, I will know I am perfectly safe. The short practice period should include a quick application of today's idea in this form. Whenever any thought of grievance arises against anyone, physically present or not. Love holds no grievances. Let me not betray myself, my higher self, that is. In addition, repeat the idea several times an hour in this form. Love holds no grievances. I would wake to myself by laying all grievances aside and wakening in him. That's lesson 68. And I'm just going to move on to Tina Spalding's channeling in a year of forgiveness. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. Of course, here in these lessons, we speak about the ultimate goal of ultimate forgiveness. The fact that your mind will be free and clear of absolutely all grievances. Love holds no grievances. That is true. If you hold grievances, you have what feels like an infection in the mind, a little worm in your head that keeps going on about something. Love holds no grievances does not mean, and this is an important thing here, you are a doormat. This is something many beings on a spiritual path learn the hard way. It is okay for you to choose the path you want to take. It is okay to decide that you would like to experience something that somebody else does not want you to experience. Having a disagreement with somebody is not necessarily a grievance. The grievance comes from your unforgiveness because they differ from you. It means the argument keeps going on in your mind. You keep revisiting and rehashing it in your head. What you said and what they said and why they should do this and why you're allowed to do that. It's a back and forth kind of energy. You can, as a free being that is creative, choose a path you want to walk along. You can do it lovingly and with open communication. You are free to choose what you would like to do, and you will experience the consequences of that choice. Love holds no grievances means you can see somebody walking a different path than you and say, well done, you. Well done for choosing what is right for you. I'm over here choosing what is right for me. That is one of the confusing things about love's definition in your society. You believe that to love somebody, you have to sacrifice your beliefs. This breeds grievances and resentments. When you sacrifice yourself because you think what somebody else wants is more important than your choice based on a loving interpretation of your experience, then you suffer. We want you to understand that love holds no grievances does not imprison you. It does not mean you have to sacrifice yourself. And it does not mean that you have to do as others tell you. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. So often we are faced with situations where we disagree and we give up and we think we compromise. And the problem is, for all of those long-standing issues, I can think of several in my case where I've had a conversation with someone and I felt like they won. And I go about my day and then I'm like, oh, I could have said that snappy retort. Oh, I could have done that. Or I will be so consumed by a sentence that I said. I will be consumed by something that I disagreed on with someone. It can be weeks, it can be days, it can be years that I play the scene over and over and over in my mind, or the general theme if it's more than one encounter. That's where a grievance comes. And the resentment that we feel oftentimes in situations like that is because, or related to, the fact that we did not listen to ourselves. We did not honor what we truly felt. And so we walk around going, I knew I shouldn't have said yes. Ooh, I knew I should have. And so we're mad that we missed that. Love holds no grievances allows us to, again, agree to disagree, if you will, to take different paths. It doesn't change the love. So many times when people divorce, it becomes this black and white, they're evil or I hate them, but that's not the case. Just because you can't live with someone doesn't mean they are evil or you are evil. It means the two of you are going in the same direction, but you're not taking exactly the same path. And so sometimes we need to not be a couple. I do know many couples who have divorced because of that. They can't live together, but they are best friends. And that is the true meaning of love. That is the unconditional love that just overrides all of the conditions we put here on this earth. If you are holding grievances, if you are playing scenarios over and over in your mind, I would encourage you to use this lesson as often as you can today and just either repeat love holds no grievances or repeat the other two lessons, the other two pieces of the lesson. I would see you as my friend, that I may remember you are a part of me and come to know myself. Let's remember that everyone is just an aspect of ourselves. And the more that we can embrace and love that unconditionally, not necessarily agree with it, but we can accept it, the more we come to know ourselves and the more that we can love and accept ourselves. And that's where forgiveness comes in, because then we don't play those scenarios over and over in our mind. And then we are free to create through love. I hope you have a spectacular day, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.